Okay, this is a special video. I've been playing the Battlefront beta on PlayStation 4, and I just wanted to show you quickly just a couple of the options that are put into the beta. So the first one that you have to drop into is massive multiplayer online, and it is called Drop Zone. You have a couple of objectives here, but basically all you want to do is run around and try and activate these escape pods. So there's a pod there just in front of us. It's got the big claim badge above it. You run in and you just hold square just to claim that one. Then you've got to defend it from the opposite team. So you've got a time limit, and basically it gets down to whoever claims the most pods wins. And yeah, you're just running around using your lasers and trying to shoot as many of the opposition as you possibly can. So it's a good shoot 'em up. You don't have any ammunition, which is kind of cool. You just have this laser sort of gun. There's a couple of different ones you can unlock, and you basically, the better you play, the more points you'll get and the more cash you'll have to spend to buy your upgrades. You have some special abilities, which obviously comes with unlocks. On the right hand side of the screen there, you'll see L1, R1 and triangle there. They're our special abilities that we've bought. L1 is a long range rifle. It's just a one-shot kill. Well, not one-shot kill, but just one shot, and then it has to reload. The triangle is called an ion shot. That seems to make sort of a, I don't know, sort of like an energy shot rather than the laser. It's good for attacking vehicles and that sort of thing, which we'll get to a bit later. And then we've got some grenades, as you would know. So they just have a cooldown timer, as you can see there, and bang, they're ready to go again. So basically in this level, we're just running around, trying to get those pods, trying to kill as many people of the opposition as we can and get the highest score and win for our team. But we come away with a draw there. The next option is called Walker Assault. Now, if you're familiar with Battlefield, this is probably the marquee map. This is massive, absolutely massive objectives and lots of players within the world. So you've got a few different objectives that you need to do, but basically one team's attacking, one team's defending, and there's some massive walkers walking around that eventually they'll get a spot where you'll be able to try and take them down. But this level is absolute chaos. You're just basically trying to kill everyone just again using your lasers. This idiot here just tried to come around the corner, but obviously with a shit shot or, you know, latency issues, fuck knows. But basically, alright, we've got one of these ATs rolling in here. So I've used the ion shot, I've got a few hits into it. It's almost dead, and then I throw the grenade, and unfortunately I get shot from the side, but that grenade was enough to take down that big vehicle. There's also Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker within the game. There's these unlocks here, this little blue thing you'll see. If you find these unlocks, you sit on them, and then you press L1 and R1, and all of a sudden you can start using special abilities. Just like picking up these flying vehicles, there's ones out there to give you different style weapons, and there's also ones that will give you recharges on your special abilities. Just basically things within the level that just take it to the next level. So we're just flying around here. The objective is obviously to try and nail this thing. He's got some blue shit flying around him, and I decided just to fly straight into him for a bit of fun. And at the end, we were defeated. So the walkers got all the way up the path, and I think they had to kill these things at the end, whatever they are. The last one that is available on the beta, I only just found this one. It's a survival mode, and I've actually really had a lot of fun doing this. You can do it by yourself, you can do it single player co-op online, or you can do it single player split screen, which is kind of cool. This is the little intro that's letting you know what's going on, which is kind of nice. So the objective of this one is, it's basically a survival mode. So you're part of the rebellion, and the Imperial forces are coming in, and you have to withstand the waves. It's a trap. So this guy here is just telling you what's going on. He wants you to survive, waiting for extraction, and you're just in this little canyon sort of thing, and you've basically just got to run around here for a while and hold off the incoming waves. So the first wave's nice and simple. It tells you at the top there that there's 5 enemies. So you just cruise around until they start coming in. There they are, rolling in. getting a couple of nice shots. Because I can see this being really, really fun. Just for, you know, you and your mate, have a couple of beers, and then try and take on the Imperial forces. So that was... Oh, where did he come from? Okay, so that was wave 1 done. And it relatively gets a little bit harder as you go on, obviously. I think we're up to about wave 3 now. And one of these big pods, they want us to claim the pod, so we can obviously try and escape. And then we've got to defend it against the Imperial forces coming in. They've only got the one enemy, but I can tell you right now that it's one of these big ATs. And he's going to come around hunting for my blood. So I'm just running around. There he is. I've spotted him. The little gun doesn't do a lot of damage to them. That's where you need the ion shot and that sort of thing, I found. So obviously he's going to put a fair bit of damage into us. We're going to have to run around and pick up a few specials like these weapons here. These are kind of like a little laser Gatling gun sort of thing. You pick up from one of those blue markers that we seen earlier, and then you place your gun down, and then you can basically hold on to it and put a few shots in. It'll obviously overheat as well. You've got grenades, you've got heaps of things. We've got a jetpack now, so you can buy yourself a jetpack and start scooting around the levels. Obviously everything has a cooldown for a reason. So then we move through. There's 6 waves on this one. So this one says that there's 5+ enemies. You get a nice little screen on the left there to say there's another big AT. And this one was getting very, very hectic. There was shots coming from everywhere. We had to run around and try and fight our way through. These young Imperial had a shield, so I rocket jumped out of that one. But overall, it's quite a nice game to play. If you're into a shoot 'em up, this could be the next marquee. You know that there's going to be people coming out of the woodwork to play this kind of game. Star Wars fans that maybe haven't even gamed before will be jumping on this like a fat kid on a cupcake. And we just basically running around here. This is probably my favorite mode at the moment on the beta. Just the survival without all the chaos of everything else that's going on. A little bit of fun. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the beta test for myself. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will definitely be purchasing the game when it comes out in a couple of weeks. So, thanks very much. I'm Sparring DK. Hope you've enjoyed this and it gave you a bit of an insight. And I'll see you next time.